watching out for you. This is Newswatch 12 at 6.
A sea of pink swarmed the Del Rio Vineyards today for their second annual Hike to Fight, with hikers venturing the estate to raise funds to fighting cancer here in the Rogue Valley. Thank you for joining us for Newswatch 12 at 6. I'm Samantha Cadera. Newswatch 12's Rocky Walker joined the hike and spoke with those who hiked for such a good cause.
Del Rio Vineyards saw hikers raising their legs, raising a glass, and raising funds to fight cancer for their second annual Hike to Fight. Not only serving as a fundraising effort, but a way for the community to uplift each other in their fight against the disease. With one hiker being a mother of 3 just 6 months after being diagnosed with breast cancer.
It brings a sense of comfort, most definitely, and to know that you do have people, an army behind you.
And the funds raised have real effects on the community, with the money going towards the Asante Cancer Centers and Compassion Fund.
I actually go to the cancer center there that we did it with, and so that also another sense of comfort.
The event started after the loss of a loved one and a cancer battle of one of Del Rio's own. With the employees' battle recently being won, they want to give hope to the community for those who have it or have someone in their life battling the disease.
Getting people out here and to hike, I mean, that's just an avenue to get people here to community and to be together, to show the support and to show that whether you're going through it or you've been through it, that there's hope.
First responders are also showing their support during October. Medford Fire and Police are each wearing special uniforms all month long. School resource officers will be wearing pink name badges, and Medford Fire crews are wearing pink uniform shirts. Each shirt has a pink Medford Fire logo and a pink ribbon on the sleeve. Oregon U.S. Senator Jeff Merkley visited the former site of the Iron Gate Dam this weekend. The Iron Gate Dam was the last of 4 dams removed along the Klamath River. Merkley was joined by tribal leaders, including the Klamath Tribe's chairman. Merkley says that some parts of the river are seeing salmon for the first time in decades.
So going from here forward, as various tribal leaders have pointed out, there's a huge amount of work left to do in restoration of the basin.
The dam removal is the largest project of its type in the U.S. The Copco 1 and Copco 2 and JOC Boyle Dam were all removed before the Iron Gate Dam crews on the Klamath River Renewal Project will continue to restore the land around the former dam sites, planting native species and working to improve soil quality.
Now, your first forecast.
Good Sunday evening. It was a warm day today. Temperatures got back into the 90s, and we are expecting that across the Rogue Valley once again for the day tomorrow. But some very good news just down the pike is some cooler weather. We're going to be back into the 70s late week, and we could even be talking about shower chances for those Friday night football games. At least for your Monday, temperatures in the 70s out toward the Oregon coast, 90 degrees for Medford, and then down towards Wairika. We are going to be tracking the possibility of a few stray showers, even a few rumbles of thunder, mainly across southern Siskiyou County. We'll take a closer look at that in greater detail coming up later in the newscast.
And on to our fire watch. It is officially Fire Prevention Week, and several local fire stations are inviting the community to take a look inside. Medford Fire Department has 2 open houses this week. Station 12 is having their open house on Tuesday, October 8th from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Station 16 is having theirs on Wednesday, October 9th from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. And the Jacksonville Fire Department will also be hosting an open house next weekend. They are also encouraging you to check your smoke detectors and make sure they're working. Earlier today, a vegetation fire began south of Hambone in Siskiyou County. The fire was initially reported just before 2 p.m. this afternoon. CAL FIRE Siskiyou unit responded to the fire and stopped forward progress. They say the fire began in 3 large log decks and spread to nearby timber and grass, but the cause is still under investigation. It is currently 12 acres and 5% contained, with no evacuations or road closures. And today, just before 12:45 p.m., the Grants Pass Fire Department responded to a structure fire on Redwood Avenue. We reached out to the Grants Pass Police Department for details, and they confirmed that the call was cleared, indicating that the fire was under control. We will continue to monitor the situation and provide updates as they become available. You can visit our website, kdrv.com, for more information. Rural Metro Fire and Oregon Department of Forestry responded to a fire at Merlin Dump and Transfer Station yesterday afternoon. Take a look at the woodpile and vegetation that was producing visible smoke in the Merlin area. Crews were able to stop the fire at just 1/10 of an acre. And at the same time, Rural Metro Fire also responded to 2 separate wrecks that sent several people to the hospital. One of the wrecks occurred on northbound Interstate 5 after a driver experienced a medical problem and veered into the median. The other was at a T-bone accident at an intersection on Colonial Valley that caused one vehicle to roll over. All injuries were non-life-threatening. And a reminder for tomorrow, Henley Elementary School will be closed. Klamath County Public Health has recommended the closure due to a norovirus outbreak. School is scheduled to return on Tuesday. And voters in Josephine County will be able to go to a candidates forum to learn more about candidates running in November. The candidate forums, hosted in part by the Chamber of Commerce, will take place at the Grants Pass City Council chambers. The first forum is Tuesday, October 15th at 6 o'clock. You'll learn about candidates for Grants Pass Mayor and City Council. The next forum on Thursday, the 17th at 6 o'clock. To learn more about the county commissioner candidates, you can attend these meetings rather in person or online. We are now 1 week into our 34th annual Coats for Kids campaign, and we're already emptying some of the barrels. Newswatch 12 is working with our partners and you at home to provide new and gently used children's coats. They're for children here in Southern Oregon, in Jackson, Josephine, and Klamath counties, where we have more than 50 donation barrels. Donors can also contribute financially to our annual Coats for Kids drive. We accept checks sent to KDRV at our street address. You can get that information at kdrv.com. That's also where you can find our red donation barrel locations listed or make an online donation. We're grateful for the support of our partners and you at home.